Welcome back, part 2. Okay, Mira owns the whole common stock of Daniela. Mira owns ownership, whole common stock, about 50% of Daniela. Obviously, Mira controls Daniela. So, Mira owns the whole common stock, 100% of the Daniela. Mira is the parent, Daniela is the sub. During 2017, Mira sold. Mira is the seller. Mira sold inventories to its sub for 300K. Sales equals 300K, which is 25% above cost. They can say 125% of cost. That's the same. 25% above cost, 125% of cost, that's the same. You have to think about the following. The cost of goods sold. Can it be more than the sales? Never. Obviously, it's less. So you will not multiply 300 by 125%. To calculate the cost of goods sold, you have to divide 300K by 125%, which is 1.25. In this case, you will get $240,000. Obviously, the cost of goods sold is less than the sales. This is normal. We cannot multiply 300K by the 125%. No, to calculate the cost of goods sold, I have to divide the sales by the 125%. Alright, so I got 240K. Daniela is the purchaser, since Mira is the seller. Daniela is the purchaser. Daniela sold all, it's not all, no. Daniela sold the third. So, sales third of the inventory in 2017. The other inventory transactions are with outsiders. Okay, I have to calculate the consolidated inventory at year end, 31/12/2017. I have to take this into consideration. Mira, the parent, 420K is the ending inventory, and Daniela, the sub, the ending inventory is equal to 540K. I will copy this. Mira, the parent, Daniela, the sub, ending inventory, 420K, 540K, and I have to calculate the consolidated ending inventory year end. Ending inventory year end? Yes. Okay. This text was summarized. Okay, we do not need it anymore. We will erase everything. So, Mira is the parent, and the parent is selling the sub. Mira controls Daniela, the parent controls the sub. It owns 100% of it. I can consolidate. There's no bankruptcy. There's no legal reorganization or legal organization. We can consolidate. Okay. I told you previously how to eliminate the intercompany sales of the seller and the intercompany cost of goods sold of the seller and the intercompany profit against the cost of goods sold and the inventory of the purchaser. But if you want to dive into the details of the journal entry of the parent of the sub, I will do it, no problem. M is the parent, and D, Daniela, is the subsidiary. Okay, M is the seller, account receivable, debit, sales or intercompany sales, for 300K, 300K, 300K. I'm selling, so I have less inventory now. The inventory will come out. In the credit side, the inventory decreases, and you have to debit the intercompany COGS for the amount of 240K, which we already calculated. Daniela is purchasing. Daniela has more inventory now. The inventory is increasing, and the inventory is a current asset. Current assets increase in the debit side. So we debit the inventory and we credit the accounts payable because Daniela has now to pay how much? 300K to Mira. 300K. Okay, how do we eliminate this? This is very simple. You debit the intercompany sales of the seller. Remember SS, sales and seller, okay? For the amount of 300K, you can verify this, 300K, you reverse it. It's in the credit now, it goes to the debit side. For 300K, you credit the intercompany COGS of the seller as well. The seller, 240K, 240K. Okay, what's the profit in this case? I sold iPhones, Samsung, let's say mobiles for 300K. The cost of goods sold is 240K, so the profit is 60K. This profit is to be eliminated against the COGS of the purchaser and the inventory, which is the ending inventory, the inventory on hand of the purchaser as well. Well, let's start with the inventory, okay? They told us something very important. Purchaser, I'm looking from the perspective of the purchaser. Look at the purchaser, Daniela. Daniela sold 1/3 of the inventory. They didn't say the ending inventory is 1/3. They said Daniela sold 1/3 of the inventory. If Daniela sold 1/3 of the inventory, then Daniela still have 2/3 of the inventory. This is the ending inventory. This is the 60K, the intercompany profit, times the percentage of ending inventory. Okay? It's ending inventory over beginning inventory, but I do not need this in this specific case because they told us Daniela sold 1/3 of the inventory. So the remaining ending inventory, the percentage is 2/3. Okay? 3 and 60, 20. 20 times 2, 40K. You can use your calculator, but it's not good. 60 times 2, 120 divided by 3, it's 40K. 40 and 60. 40 plus 20 equals 60. Okay? You have to pay attention. The inventory, it's equal to the intercompany profit times the ending inventory on hand. The percentage of the ending inventory on hand. They told us that Daniela, the sub, sold 1/3 of the inventory. This is the inventory, okay? This is 111. Daniela sold 1/3. This is sold. So Daniela still have 1 and 2. 2/3 of the inventory on hand. This is the ending inventory. 2/3 of 60K, it's equal to 40K. All right. Now we will calculate the consolidated inventory at year end. The consolidated inventory at year end. It's the inventory of the parent, Mira, 420K, plus the inventory, the ending inventory of the sub, Daniela, 540K, plus the adjustment to fair value of the sub. They didn't mention anything about it, so I will not think about it in this specific case because they did nothing about the fair value. Minus, so I will put plus 0, just to remember that sometimes we have an adjustment to fair value. Minus the inventory, this one, minus the 40K, minus the 40K. 540 minus 40, 500. 500 plus 420, it's 920K. This is the amount of the consolidated inventory at year end. No adjustment to fair value because they did not mention it. They didn't say that the inventory of the sub went up or down by X. They didn't say anything about it, so I do not have to worry about this one. Last example. I'm just giving small examples. Okay? These are very small examples, but very efficient ones. Because I just did my best to summarize everything related to intercompany, sales, COGS, and inventory. And I hope that this will help you to solve your MCQs and your simulations. Go back to your material, please go back to your material, log into your account, and study well. Last example. Last example. So you always eliminate by debiting the intercompany sales of the seller, crediting the intercompany cost of goods sold of the seller as well, and the intercompany profit is eliminated against the cost of goods sold and the inventory of the purchaser. Do not use parent and sub, use seller and purchaser. Okay, last example. I will assume that Val owns the whole common stock of VG. Okay, I will assume in this example that Val owns 100% of the common stock of VG. Val sells VG. So Val is the seller and VG is the purchaser. Okay? So Val is selling VG inventories with a cost of 300K for 400K. The cost 300K for 400K, for sales for 400K. Okay, so the profit is 100K because I'm selling for 400K and the cost is 300K, thus my profit is 100K in this case. Now I'll assume that the ending inventory of the sub, the ending inventory of VG is the purchaser, the ending inventory of the sub VG is 200K. Bye, Mom. Okay. And I'll also tell you the accounts payable outstanding at year end, let's say 10K, nothing, $10,000. Oh, we should do the elimination journal entry? Well, Sarah said you have to debit the intercompany sales of the seller. You have to credit the intercompany cost of goods sold of the seller. The intercompany profit is eliminated against the cost of goods sold and the inventory, the ending inventory of the purchaser. Okay, intercompany sales, it's very simple. This is given 400K. 400K. The intercompany cost of goods sold of the seller, this is given as well, 300K. And the profit is 400 minus 300, it's 100K. Okay, but here I have to think. Inventory, it's the intercompany profit times the percentage of ending inventory on hand. Remember in my hand, like Nefertiti or Cleopatra, I don't know. So, the ending inventory of VG, the purchaser, is 200K. So the ending inventory is 200K. They did not give me a percentage. So I have to divide the ending inventory by the beginning inventory. The beginning inventory amount of sales, 400K. Okay? We saw this in a previous example. They might give you the percentage. They might give you amounts. They might tell you the purchaser sold. Okay? There are different scenarios, but that's the same concept all over again and again. 200 over 400 is the half. The half of 100K is 50K. 100K minus 50K, 50K for the COGS. Okay? We did not finish. They also told us that the accounts payable that are outstanding at year end, 10K. How do you make the journal entry? You debit the intercompany payables, so accounts payable, and you credit the intercompany accounts receivable for this outstanding amount, which is 10K. This is how you eliminate it. Alright? Thank you for watching. I hope to see you maybe after 2 days. And if you have any comment regarding this, if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you for watching once again. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.